Get ready for a summer like no other, as La Niña makes its presence known just days before the official start of the season. But here's the twist. It's not as powerful as we might expect. The Bureau of Meteorology has declared La Niña's arrival, but a counteracting weather event is set to dampen its impact. Since early October, conditions in the Pacific Ocean have been consistent with La Niña, a weather phenomenon that typically brings increased rainfall and storms. However, the atmospheric indicators, such as trade winds and cloud patterns, suggest a weaker La Niña this time around. The tropical Pacific Ocean and atmosphere are coupled, reinforcing the La Niña pattern, the Bureau explains. But this pattern is not as strong as previous La Niñas, and meteorologists forecast a short-lived event, with levels returning to neutral by early 2026. The last La Niña occurred in 2023, and these declarations are often made retrospectively, as conditions need to be sustained for some time before an official announcement. This year's warm waters across Australia, with sea surface temperatures at record highs for October, have led to this declaration. Meteorologists predict that the warm conditions will continue through December to February, especially along the east coast. This could intensify rainfall, storms, and even cyclones. But the impact is expected to be minimal, with the Bureau stating our rainfall forecast suggests little overall influence from this event. The Bureau's long-range outlooks predict near or below average rainfall and abnormally warm days for most of the country this summer. One reason for La Niña's reduced influence is the ongoing negative southern annular mode in the southern hemisphere, which has been present since October. This shift in strong westerly winds over Australia can counteract La Niña's easterly winds, lessening its impact. So, what exactly is La Niña? It's one of the phases of the El Niño Southern Oscillation, a Pacific Ocean phenomenon that affects weather patterns every 2 to 7 years. La Niña occurs when equatorial winds strengthen, changing ocean currents and bringing increased rainfall and storms to Australia's northern and eastern regions. El Niño, the other phase, typically leads to drier conditions, higher temperatures, and an increased risk of heat waves and bushfires in the same areas. The neutral phase is the middle ground between these two extremes. This phenomenon is a major climate driver, impacting not just Australia, but every continent, with South America, Asia, and Africa feeling its effects the most. As we navigate this unique weather event, it's important to stay informed and prepared. Will this weaker Niña bring unexpected surprises? Only time will tell. What are your thoughts on the potential impact of this weather phenomenon? Feel free to share your predictions and insights in the comments below.